Yo, hey, what's up guys? We are back on the test server to check out the Heloween fusion Sanguine, Maria in Hydra and also in Chimera. So we can figure out, is it worth to invest in her 6-star soul, to invest in the best gear on her and all these crazy things to make her really shine. So I put a 9-piece Merciless on her. While I do have some crazy stats, that's what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna check out her potential. I have the Cat's Gaze plus 18 and I just have a plus 18, it's the test server. And also right here, Crushing Rent on a 6-star and some masteries. Because we ignoring so much defense, we can kind of afford to go for crit damage this time. That's also why my crit damage is a little bit higher than usual. And to be honest, it feels kind of great to see it like that. But like always, it would be amazing if you press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done already to let the algorithm know that I exist. So, Hydra, little spoiler, I liked what I saw. This time, we are not going for any extra turn mechanics and all these things, but it helps if you can count to 3, 6 or 9 when you build up your team. So, quickly, I'm gonna go over the presets for this one. Maybe you don't, basically I wanna just show you that she doesn't really do some just A1 stuff or something. And we're gonna check out the damage. And I was quite amazed. So, team, let's go. Let's see what she can do. I'm gonna run that team on full auto because that is what I like to do mostly when I do a team. It feels nice if you can just auto and just don't manual all that, because yeah, everything is okay to set up. So we saw a couple million already right there on the Mischief head. Usually that head isn't that, defense heavy and stuff, but since we ignore all the defense, it kind of doesn't matter who we hit. And you can see already, they are popping like flies. She can do something crazy in here. And I really do like what I see right now. Let's kind of do a damage test when we kind of focus up on her, when she attacked. When is her turn? There is one thing that is bad about her. When you use her skills, she does here and there get some extra turn, especially when you count to 3, 6 and 9 when you build up your team. Then you get an extra turn like right here or something, and that makes you to run out your buffs pretty soon, pretty quick. That's why I have a couple of buff extenders in there to make sure that she has a lot of space that where she actually has something available. So let's go. Yeah, almost like 3 million around. Sometimes her A2, now A3 is a AoE and sometimes a single target. You kind of just want to make sure that other heads are kind of under 66% of their HP and you should be fine. Then you get an AoE out of it. Like right now, can she take a turn? Does she have her skill ready? We will see in a second. Let's go. Alright, she has it ready. It's kind of nice. So we attack the left one. We do not the Mischief, and the right one we won't attack also. But we kind of get an AoE right here. Wait, didn't we? Was it the other skill? Maybe I confused something and it was the other skill. But we will see that in a second. Hopefully. Alright. Let's pump up. You see the damage already. Kind of... Isn't that kind of ridiculous for a champion? What I thought at the beginning is probably not that great, or it's too much to think about, and all those things, and I'm sitting here right now, doing it kind of in auto right now, not really because I want to showcase something, but let's see the damage. Boom! 6 million? Kind of nice, right? And that is not even the best thing I could basically think of my account to make her shine even more. That's kind of a crazy number. She got an extra turn because of her Merciless, that's kind of nice. And what can we do now? Do we have enough buffs and stuff? I don't want to count, I just want to go for it. So, let's go Mischief! Boom! Oh, I had enough buffs to actually get an extra turn. But you can see right there, we're running out of buffs because of we're taking too many extra turns. Yeah, that was not that great, but we kind of didn't have all the buffs in the world. Alright, let's press auto again. It was kind of a nice showcase already. Here, there, you can see the number. We are not blind, you know? So, is there anything to talk about her else? Besides that she is the only damage dealer right now, and we kind of have a a little bit of RNG when we do our quick battles afterwards, because yeah, it can be possible that she get eaten again and my other champions are not available or not enough damage heavy to actually get her free again, and it could be kind of struggle after there. But yeah, we already do slum like more than 10 million per turn. Not everybody can do that. No, 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 there is not many teams that can do it that nice. I know I have stats, but I also know what the other champs do when they have stats. So I tell you, it is insanely good. It feels amazing what she can do. And overall, I really do like this champion. She surprised me. First I thought, counting to 3 every third turn, all those things, nothing I want to see. But then, hey, she does damage, and that's what we like to see. And maybe you're a guy who just wants another damage dealer for your roster, for one of your teams in Hydra, and she will definitely perform in here. It does not matter in which state of the game you are, you have a good damage dealer right there, and she does the thing that she does kind of pretty nasty good. And also then later on, if you want to make your decision about the fusion, if you want to go for it, she performs good in PvP. Like, more than average good. Maybe she's more meta than we actually think and stuff. And yeah, I tested her, it was really nice, but maybe like the revive meta on her was a little bit more busted than I tested, because I have not tested it at all. It was kind of never happening. And that could be also like really annoying. And overall, this champion does a lot of damage. And we're gonna do a quick battle quickly, because I also want to know what is going on. What can I do? What if I had this champion right now? I invest in the 6-star, and I probably will. It's just too tasty, to be honest. And yeah, let's see. Wait, did I press Nightmare? Because I want to do that Nightmare, obviously. Let's go. Again, there's RNG. What kind of things can happen? 699. I was suspecting a little bit more. Maybe she got eaten or something. 500 million is actually nice for just being a solo damage dealer, and she is controlling which head is gonna die and all that. So if another damage dealer, what is totally recommended in your team, then you have more spaces to hit on dead heads and all these things instead of just 400. That's actually not that great. What is going on in here? We press that button until something cool appears. I always have the feeling when I press quick battle, it's so low. Like, I was on 100 million in turn. It makes no sense. Like, okay, I didn't reach turn limit. All right, okay, but what is going on? 700. I thought 1 billion, but overall she performs really great. 600 million by herself. There will be a little bit more damage because of the hex and stuff, what Mad Hatter gained. I don't want to press the button one more time. Come on! Come on! Yes! 800? We're getting somewhere. Do I need any quick battles left? No, we can at least do one more time. Come on! 1 billion. Yes! Wait, we gotta do that again. 1 billion! Yes! Okay. The best was 800 million, but just her by herself with a couple supports around her. Also, the supports are good, but goddamn, she can pump some damage out there. That's really great. Let's quickly talk about Chimera. I'm gonna show you the damage. Wait, I was testing some stuff in here and la la la. But who else was in here? Chris also was in here. We're gonna check out the damage, but little spoiler, I don't think she is gonna be actually that great in here. No, it was Mikage what I used in here. And yeah, let's test out the damage. That you can see, you can make her work. Definitely. But, yeah. Is it worth the hustle for the damage and stuff? Probably not. Hopefully we get like increase. It doesn't matter, we can reset. Does not matter. I wanted to have the increase attack and stuff so you can see the damage. And alright, yeah, put that out. And now I don't think she's on the right like turn order. We don't have decreased defense right now, so just let's not pay attention to this hit. It was a really good hit, to be honest. For the stats that I have, yeah, okay, we don't have decreased defense out yet. So, okay, we do have it now because of Krisk, so let's see what we can actually do. Let's reset her to just... Alright, does she have increased attack and stuff? Yes, she does. What kind of damage can... Yeah, weak attacks, they are happening all over the place. It is like it is, we need to do it again. So, let's test maybe out the other skill, maybe it reset, it was kind of nice, and if not, we can test the A1. Alright. Kind of damage, does she have increased attack and stuff? Yes, she still does. She also removes that buff right there if she has enough accuracy. So, what kind of damage? It was a weak attack again. Larium! Right, A1, kind of 300k-ish. We still have all the buffs, and now A2, 1.15 million. That's actually good. That is no doubt a good number. There are better ones out there for Chimera, I guess. She doesn't have any buffs anymore. We gotta get those buffs out there again. We need to see the 8-3 again. And you can see I do have the weak attacks, of course. Like, I probably would have like 5, 6, 7 million right now. I tested it already in front, but yeah. No, we don't have... Yeah, I don't want to do the A1 because I don't want to get extra turns as often and stuff. I need increased attack again, so we kind of see the damage. It is nice. No doubt. Well, yeah, I won't use her in here. There are other... Like, you want debuffs in here. You want some buffs on champions for the trials and all those things. And she doesn't really fulfill just the damage dealer part when you can just use someone else that probably does a little bit more for you. So let's reset her. She does have increased attack and stuff. So let's see. Okay, she doesn't have too many protection and stuff. But yeah, let's see. Come on. I hate you. Come on. Oh, we lose all the... It is okay, guys. I don't want to do the... Like... I can't do this anymore. The next one will be a weak hit and we sit here forever too. But it was over 1 million too. And that is quite nice for a champion that I was thinking that is quite overwhelming. I know I have some really good stats on her and that. But I want to check out the potential, and probably some other content creators, they tried them out in a normal fashion where the stats are not so crazy. So I highly recommend go over there, make yourself an impression what would happen if you have mid-game stuff on them, and then later on you come over here and then you see the crazy stuff, you know. So again, stats are crazy. And also relics, I cannot go lower because plus 18 is like what I have. So I would do that at minimum, but I also want to see what kind of damage she can do when she has crushing rend and all those things together, where a champion shines. Another champion shine also when they have those things. So yeah, I kind of want to make myself also an impression if I should go for her. And yes, for endgame 100%. For mid-game, if you have a whole bunch of damage dealers already and you are not interested what you saw already on her for later on, then just skip her. No problem, it is okay. It's like, is she a must-have? I kind of think so, but will it break your neck if you don't go for her? No, not at all. But yeah, that will be the end of the video. Make sure to press that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.